We each have
Get it.
Hi friends! It's Emma, Brenda, and Kate, and today we're baking.
Since it's Thanksgiving, we each picked out a recipe. So these are some ways to stuff your bellies.
So the recipe that I decided to make was pumpkin chocolate chip muffins because they're absolutely delicious.
So let's get our bake on.
The ingredients are 1/4 cup of white sugar, 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, 3/4 cup of canned pumpkin, 1/4 cup of water, 1½ cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 of a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cloves. I don't know what that is, but you need it. 1/2 of a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, but I'm allergic to nuts, so I took that out.
Just so you know.
1/2 a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and that's it. Okay, so you want to preheat your oven to 400.
Okay, first thing we need is 3/4 cup of white sugar. Sugar. Some sugar.
I'll leave the recipe for you guys down below, so you can make it too because they're yummy.
You make them, like leave a picture response
Oh
down
yeah,
below and
or
show
you
us.
could do
Tweet and we'll retweet and favorite if you send us some of your recipes or send us ones that you made for on Thanksgiving.
beep. The oven is preheated. 1/4 cup of vegetable oil,
And next you have your 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
Can you crack an egg one-handed?
No,
Please don't try.
I won't. I can't do it. I never bake because I get really impatient with like measuring stuff out.
So you mix those together and let me grab
I need a mixer. And then you mix those 3 ingredients together.
Betty Crocker in a minute. Okay. Take your opener and your pumpkin.
You put them together.
And you have an open can of pumpkin.
3/4 cup of pumpkin.
It's like 2.
1/4 cup of water.
And you mix that all up.
And touch the pumpkin.
Then
I
show-
got it on my finger.
Yeah. Wow.
Just eat it.
No, ew, no, it's gonna taste really gross.
Just tastes like sugar.
Mommy!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a short memory span.
Oh my god!
I feel like we're like making a potion.
So now take your separate bowl. Sorry, I forgot to say that before. Take a separate bowl. Mix together flour, baking soda, baking powder, all the spices, and the salt in your separate bowl.
1½ cups of flour.
Can you say how? 1,
Oh my god.
2,
Sorry.
3.
After the flour, you add baking soda.
How much?
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon of, what is this, baking soda?
Yes.
Baking soda.
Baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon.
1, 2. All count together now.
3.
3.
And then the spices.
Pop it, lock it, poke it, love it, country, 5 in it, pop it.
And then cinnamon.
Move side to side, jump to the left, stick it, glad. Now you mix your dry ingredients together in the bowl
Till they are well blended.
with a cute whisk. This one's really small. Okay, now you add your dry ingredients to your wet ones. So I'm gonna pour this in and Brenda's gonna stir it. A
I'm doing
little bit
something.
at a time.
Dude, was that big? Oh.
It smells so good. It smells like Thanksgiving. It'd be really fun to bake it like with your family. Just make some muffins.
Or if you're like me and you don't like anyone, so you just
Bake it by yourself.
Next step is to eat chocolate chips before you eat them.
Half a cup of chocolate chips, but I'm gonna put a little more in because. So now you need these cupcake tin things.
And little paper cupcake holders.
so they don't stick and you can take them out.
Just gonna place a bunch of those in. So each cup will be filled 2/3 of the way with the batter.
shots I have of you fixing your hair?
A lot.
Hi friends!
If it tastes really bad.
No, it'll be funny. Wait, I want to get like in close, up close. Is it good?
Tastes like pumpkins.
Now they go in the oven for
20 to 25 minutes in the oven. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
So for mine, we're gonna make a brownie in a mug. What you're gonna need is 1/4 cup of sugar.
That's flour.
1/4 cup of sugar, a 1/4 cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cocoa, pinch of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 3 cups of water, and your mug. Okay.
Brenda's cooking show.
This recipe is very simple. All you need is these ingredients, your mug, and your microwave,
And some friends.
and some friends to help you make it. So what you need is a 1/4 cup of sugar.
Wait, you said 3 cups of water before? Is that correct?
Yeah. Oh, 3 tablespoons. You need
Correction.
3 tablespoons of water, not 3 cups. Next, you take your flour. Oh, wrong side. You need a 1/4 cup of flour. 2 tablespoons of cocoa. This is Hershey's cocoa. You can use that too.
If you want like a richer one, you can use like dark chocolate.
I don't like dark chocolate.
And I like dark chocolate.
Now you need a pinch of salt.
That's one nice pitch.
So now you mix the dry ingredients, right?
Mom and Dad can hardly wait
For school to start again.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
But it's Christmas.
It's the
Da, da,
holiday
da,
that
da,
will
da,
bring
at
your
own
front door.
You're the type of people that annoy me. 2 tablespoons of oil. And then 3 tablespoons of water.
Oh, by the way, if you're making all 3 recipes, make sure you're watching the muffins in the oven. I want to show the camera.
It'll fog up though.
It's okay, I'm excited about it. Look at that, guys. Those are the muffins.
And now you just mix it all together.
Stir it up. You should let the people know that.
The muffins are done.
Now you just put it in the microwave for 1 minute and 50 seconds. Okay? We're gonna put this in here. Close it on.
Time cook up one.
There we go. Emma's so proud of her muffins.
So
They're like her little babies. And that's kind of what it should look like, right? I hope. Looks like a brownie, right? Okay, so that's your brownie, right? And you can add a scoop of ice cream on the top. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. It is delicious. I definitely recommend doing this one.
So my recipe is a French apple cake, and it takes a little longer than these two. So I pre-made the cake already. So you need 3 eggs, 2 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of oil, 3 cups of white flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon vanilla, but I always add more, and 3 cups of diced apple, half a teaspoon cinnamon. So the recipe is, oh, and if you don't catch all of it, it'll be down below. So first preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So first sift your flour, salt, baking soda, and cinnamon together. So that's like using those little like sifter things so that it all mixes together well. And then beat your eggs, sugar, oil in a mixing bowl. And then add your flour mixture a little bit at a time. And then once that is all mixed together, you will add your vanilla extract. You can fold in or like mix in the 3 cups of diced apples. And optional is to add pecans. I did not add that to mine.
Cause she loves me.
Then you bake it for 1.25 hours or until a fork comes out clean. Just keep in mind that this is like a big cake. So you could do it in a sheet pan if you want, or in like one of those bundt pans. And make sure that your pan is greased and floured. This is a bundt pan, and you'll have your pan, and then you'll like you'll hold it upside down and you'll pour your batter around it, and there will be a hole in the center, and then you can slice it around in little sections like this big. I did a mini bunt one, and it's kind of cute. It can feed like 2 people maybe, or 1.
If you're hungry.
Really.
Okay, ready, friends? It's time to test out the muffins. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Mmm. It's really good. Oh wow.
Told you, it's really sweet though.
I like sweet.
I think it's really
It's
good.
good though. Okay, so that is the baking video, and if you like these types of videos, please leave a comment down below, and maybe we can make more in the future. All of the recipes will be in the down bar below, as well as our social media, and as we said before, make sure that if you make them, you can tweet us or tag us in your Instagram pictures, and we will favorite them or like them.
Like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below telling us if you like the recipes, if you tried them out, and also what you're thankful for. Since today is Thanksgiving, that's it, and we love you loads.
Bye!
Bye!
I just said your bye.
Goodbye, friends.
Are there mugs that can't be microwaved?
Yes, I've melted 3.
I'm so bread!